All right, and we're live. I'm Ethio. I'm joined here today with Caden and Tim Ward, baby. How are you
Yo.
two today?
I'm alright.
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Good
nothing
to hear.
crazy. Yeah, nothing exciting going on. Just,
Having some
Yeah.
fun in the sun, ready for the Smash recap.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the standings. We got our bracket here. So this was the standings kind of going into Monday's matches. We had Vicious and Delicious and Four Horsemen sitting on the right and left side of the bracket respectively. And then the winner of Hey Guys Look and OKSL versus Slightly Above Average Joes and VChads. Sorry. The winner of Hey Guys Look versus OKSL plays Four Horsemen. And the winner of VChads versus Slightly Above Average Joes will play Vicious and Delicious.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. You.
So that's what we got going on here. So next week, spoiling the results of this week's matches, we're going to be seeing Four Horsemen versus Hey Guys Look. And that will be kind of BC versus Washington, a clash of the two regions. Some of the best from both. And then speaking of some of the best, we got Slightly Above Average Joes versus Vicious and Delicious. And that'll be kind of the best of Washington versus Oregon. So next week's really going to be Washington versus the world.
True. It's nice to see like our BC team going strong. Are they? Yeah, they were like third seed, right? Yeah, third seed.
Third seed.
With Vicious and Delicious being first seed.
Yeah.
So there's two Washington teams then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four
Okay.
Horsemen and Vicious and Delicious.
Yeah, fair enough. And then and then the Slightly Above Average Joes, is that the Oregon team?
Yeah, Slightly Above Average Joes is the Oregon team.
Okay.
I think the only region that didn't make playoffs was Alaska, right?
And yeah, Alberta made it through as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like Alaska would have made it through. I think it was in contention between TFL representing Alaska and Okanagan Smash League representing BC, or if you want to focus kind of more in, they're more dialed in on the Okanagan end of things.
Yeah.
Talking about Okanagan versus Hey Guys Look, let's just jump into it. We started off, we had Hey Guys Look versus Okanagan Smash League. The rosters we had going into it, we had Dutchin and Locust kicking everything off. In the first clip we got here, V Dutchin on the Donkey Kong and Locust on the Mii Brawler.
The K-Rool Mii Brawler.
Yeah.
I would say this is probably a very good matchup for Mii Brawler. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm thinking too. And I think it really comes down to the fact that like Mii Brawler has lots of attributes of like kind of Fox and Mario mixed together.
Yeah.
And Donkey Kong does not really like either of those. And we see Locust just finding that first back air to take that first stock there.
It's kind of exciting also to see like what these players put on their knees for movesets and stuff, right? Because there's like people like Fire the Pyro who use, like jet uppercut and stuff all the time. Whereas
uppercut.
and some other people, they love helicopter kick. Which is just neat to see.
I'm an axe kick fan myself. I'm a big fan of axe kick.
Fair
and
enough.
I was surprised. There's a bit of a surprise in Locust's set here. I know that you haven't seen the games quite yet, but if we just run the next clip, I think we'll see it get showcased here. So here we got Dutchin trying to pineapple Locust, but not really finding his mark.
This is pretty scary.
Yeah. You're near like 2 stocks down as Dutchin, so you're really trying to find something, and you get that 1-2 and take him out.
The fact that Locust just down tilted the left
I was about
8
to comment
times
on
in a
that,
row.
like 3 or 4
He
times.
down tilted and waited for the Donkey Kong to just do get up attack. Absolutely not respecting him, and he definitely paid for it.
Yeah.
So, Dutchin coming back a little bit with that.
Yeah, and then the next clip we got here, we see a bit of an unorthodox moveset from Locust come out. Up until this point, we've seen the side B, we've seen the up B, and we've seen the neutral B. We haven't seen the down B yet, and I was caught off guard when I saw it myself.
It's got to be the headbutt one, right?
Yeah, maybe spoiling a bit in the process, but Dutchin's able to find one more stock.
That's actually really good for them.
Yeah.
Because this, this is like a...
There it goes.
Oh.
And he drifts a little too low, and it's unfortunate. It looked like he had just a bit of momentum going there, and maybe if he carried it, it might have even been Dutchin's game.
Yeah, exactly, right. And that would have cemented so many great things for them. Like, sincerely, this team is really hard. A lot of heavy hitters, no pun intended. A lot of heavy hitters on the Hey Guys. A lot of heavy hitters on the Hey Guys Look team. And Okanagan going in there being last seed of the for the playoffs.
I think it's fair to call them an underdog coming into this.
Exactly, right. That would have helped them out so much, but alas. I mean, even taking 2 stocks, good job to them.
Yeah, and going into this next game here, they sent in. I was a little surprised by the pick, but they sent in Necrotic, a Bowser player versus the Me Brawler.
I think this matchup is pretty bad, even worse than Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
I think
I think it's hard to say because Necrotic, he keeps up. This first stock, Locust just gives him the work, and we'll see shortly.
And I agree. Like, the heavy matchups, they're kind of like they don't seem to go well with the Me Brawler playstyle, but like obviously right there you get a huge combo off, right?
And an unfortunate side B misinput drops Necrotic's first stock. And if you're a Locust here, you're sitting pretty. You know, you're setting yourself up to take 5 stocks. And if you're Necrotic here, you're really trying to close that gap. You're not trying to you are trying to catch up. Hey Guys Look. You're put on the back foot off the rip, and you need to find something.
Yeah, and this is one of the scary positions too. This like these kinds of situations can really get into your head, right? Because, you know, let's say Locust, right, he's at like 23, 30%. And he does another stock like that. You know, you're really like getting in your own head, like, hey, can I take this? Can I do this? Can I help my team here? Like, can I take the last stock? So it's rough.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Okay, I'll just go. Anyway, so Hey Guys Look is one of those teams as well that we were talking about, like 4 Horsemen. That is like anyone on their team can go on a trash, right? Like they can take out stocks. All of them could
go in and take like 7 stocks.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I mean, just to like, if you compare this match already to the match against BMG when they had issues with Zach B and stuff like that, you got to think of all these players as Zach B potential. You know, you might be able to 3-stock me, you might be able to 3-stock Tim, but there's no Caden, there's no Tim Ward baby on Hey Guys Look, so there's no kind of safety net that you can rely on. So you got to stuff out this momentum that they got.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and just jumping into this next stock here, if you're Necrotic, we were talking about, you're really trying to close the gap, and Locust is like got you. He's got a combo going on you. You're clapping back. You know, both players kind of just swinging right now because Locust can afford to swing at this point. He's done his work and then some.
Yeah, and he's even look at how much. Oh, he's running him. Like,
yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is a good position to be in for Bowser.
Yeah.
He just forward tilt here. Yeah, and that should take
it. And since Locust didn't have the luxury of flip jump there, I think it might have almost hurt him a bit there.
I don't know. I think if he had... I don't know. I think Helicopter Kick is like the only one that doesn't snap to ledge immediately.
True.
And I think that's a big issue. Like if he had thrust uppercut, or if he had even axe kick, I think he would have snapped the ledge. I don't think that was a 2 for him at all. Like I think he just didn't snap at all. So yeah.
Yeah, but Bowser's forward tilt, it does linger. 5 frames.
5 frames.
5 frames. It's quite the move. But yeah, Necrotic was able to get Locust out while only being like a stock down, and as me and Caden kind of coined in the match, a tempo down. And what I mean by that is they're kind of down the counter pick advantage and the stock, but you know, they can maybe liquidate that. They'll have a tempo up after they go down, maybe at a stock deficit though.
Yeah.
But yeah, jumping into this next game, Necrotic versus Machu.
Oh, Machu Duck Hunt.
Machu Duck Hunt, not the Duck Hunt. Machu on the Banjo-Kazooie. And it's funny.
Ooh.
Machu, a Banjo-Kazooie main. But
actual main.
My roommate, he was watching it in the living room while me and Caden were doing commentary here, and he told me, "Why did Matt play banjo?" And I'm like, "He means banjo." He's like, he was like, "I had no idea."
Yeah, Matt not one to play his mains all too often, unless it's something that really matters to him. Not saying this really matters to him. It's actually kind of weird to me that he played banjo here. Maybe he was just missing him a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think, it's a big match. You have to give it your A game. And what I saw from Machu that I really like there is those kind of down tilts to create the pressure on ledge while Bowser was snapping. It's harder to get that 2-frame on Wi-Fi, and I know he's really solid at it offline, being the recipient of it in that matchup.
Yeah.
But he was able to use that empty hop after the fact, and he was just able to scoop his ledge jump with the up smash, and I thought that was really good.
I agree.
But yeah, both players. Is Necrotic? They're both down a stock at this point. Let's see what both players can make out of this situation. So Necrotic on his last stock. If you're Machu here, you want to take this without losing yours. And if you're Necrotic, then you take this, and your team's not in the greatest spot, but you're not in a horrible spot by any means.
Yeah, exactly. And this is just one side B for Bowser. That's all. One side B for Banjo too. That's
and
it.
He catches the spot dodge
Yeah.
with the side B.
And that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, but I love the string coming from Machu coming up. He gets the down throw up tilt, up smashes into the grenade, and then tech chases on the platform there. I think he just meant to get the up smash, but I love the recognition, realizing that his grenade detonated and that he had the tech chase there.
Yeah, Machu, extremely smart guy. He's got fast reactions too. That dude is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, when I was commentating this and I saw Machu was playing banjo and it was a Bowser, obviously Victoria Island, or Vancouver Island, sorry, has a lot of Bowsers there. So Machu is no shy from the Bowser matchup, especially on his banjo. So I don't know, maybe this is me underestimating Necrotic, but I expected Machu to do a bit better in that match. And I don't know if that's just him translating the banjo. He doesn't play a lot of banjo on Wi-Fi recently and stuff like that, and if he's shaking off the rust, but Necrotic really stood his own, and I was impressed after, because like you said, Machu's one of the smartest players I've ever played against. So to take 2 stocks and keep it a 1 stock thing is no small feat.
And I think you were saying not to underestimate Necrotic, but I think credit where credit is due. Necrotic played incredible throughout that entire thing. Machu, just based on results exclusively, is definitely a player who's performed better than Necrotic in the past, and to keep up like that and go toe-to-toe is really impressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just great to see these players being able to bring their A game on game day. A game on game day. Yeah. Say that 10 times fast. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Jumping into this next game, the counter pick for Machu was SKR on the Bowser Jr. And let's see how that works out for him. So as you notice here, SKR down a stock, Machu at 100. So Machu's gotten 1 stock on the board at this point, and he could be setting himself up to get 2.
Man. Oh, why would you do that? That's weird.
Yeah, it was a little risky. I 100% agree with you.
Especially since Bowser Jr. is one of those characters who is one of the best ledge trappers in the game.
Yeah.
And has some of the best ledge options, too, being jab and that move specifically.
I love how SKR did the empty hop backwards into the dash back. Maybe setting it up looking like he was going to try and get a tomahawk grab on the neutral get up. So Machu would have been, oh, I don't want a neutral get up here. And, SKR with great conditioning was able to catch the ledge roll.
And we talked about Machu being a smart player and all, but sometimes, you just get in your own head a little bit and you just push the wrong button, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, SKR, only down a stock at this point versus Machu, and Hey Guys Luck sends in one of their strongest players. They send an Ouch on the Ike, and let's see how that works out.
Ouch, didn't he play Ike? At the start?
Yeah, he started the game as a Wi-Fi Ike, actually.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
So, SKR keeping it pretty even considering he started a stock down, and we'll see what he's able to make of it. he's down 2 stocks at this point, and Ouch is setting himself up to take like even more. You know, Ike just being so volatile, able to get so much percent so quickly. Maybe not with true combos, but with his advantage state and his big sword. So I'm just curious to see how the rest of this game plays out. You know, just running the next clip here. So what we're talking about, Ouch is quickly catching up to SKR in terms of percent. Got him at 75, basically kill percent now. And setting up these down airs. And what a tag from SKR.
Good tag.
Yeah. And if you can really liquidate that into a kill like he does there, then that's huge.
That's massive.
That's exactly what you want off of a tech like that.
That's one false finish in this game.
I would like to mention that this is like having a team like OKSL play against a team like Hey Guys Look. Hey Guys Look being, you know, filled with like BCR players, just top players and stuff, playing against you know, not so very known players, since OKSL is a very new region. They do a lot of things where they're like, we can afford to throw away stocks, which could be very good for OKSL, right? Because they're kind of like, oh, you know, like we think, you know, we're a little bit better because we have more experience and we're a little bit higher placed. We can throw away stocks, and that was kind of a situation where I feel like that's what happened. Like Ike, you know, up smash. He was just like, I'm just gonna throw it up smash here. If he does something, it works. If it doesn't, I die. I don't care, because like the rest of my team, you know, can carry through.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's just nice. It's kind of a help sometimes.
Yeah. You know, for the team kind of considered the underdog, maybe the underestimation, like a mentality thing more than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure SKR got out sweating after this next stock here. You know. Well, just jumping into the next clip. Yeah, so we have SKR at 95. Ouch off the respawn platform, and another false finish.
Yeah. And that's crazy. That didn't even kill at 100, eh? Back air at the ledge.
Yeah, and I love this. We'll see this a lot from SKR. He goes for those neutral Bs high, and he's surmounting some percent now. You know, got 13, up throw, missing the up air, but still chasing, still getting that corner pressure. And I love how he's kind of just locking out Ouch's options one way or another, whether it's the forward air and the full hop height or the Koopa cart.
Oh, he read that too. He just did it too early.
He was a little off on the timing, and he's got Ouch at 95. You know, this could be 2 false finishes and 2 stocks down later. And if you're Ouch here, you have to be like a little, at least a bit concerned. And there we see the cannonball recovery again from SKR.
Oh,
and I love that catch from Ouch.
That's so good. That is so good.
He had caught SKR getting a little antsy with the crown cart, and he was just able to bop and weave right through it.
You can't blame him though. I mean, the guy man cheated death twice in that stock alone.
Yeah.
And so
think
you're desperate for anything you can grab.
Do you think that was a reaction? The back air. See, I don't think it was. I
think the short hop was a reaction to the clown cart. I think the back air was a read.
You think? Okay, I just think if he did short hop before, right? Like if he clown carded and short hopped before he, you know, because he obviously short hopped after behind him. If he short hopped before, do you think Ouch would have still pushed back air?
Yeah, I think just being able to create that space. Honestly, probably more option coverage than anything now that you mention it.
Fair enough.
And it was really good option coverage at that from Ouch. So what we see from Ouch moving forward is great. Ouch on 2 stocks. He could be on 1 stock right now, but you know, SKR just not quite finding the mark, and I'm sure we can talk about potential storylines after the matches here. We got just running this clip again for the fans.
It was a good clip.
It was a good clip.
Like, okay, let's think about this here, right?
Yeah.
See, like, I don't think that would have covered if he jumped before him. That's all. I feel like that might have been a reaction.
It could have been.
Which crazy enough.
We got Prince Computer Ouch. And you know, if you're Ouch here, you're trying to do as much damage as you physically can. You know, because you're down the stock, but you're up the tempo, so you want to get as much as you can, and you kind of have to accept that you're probably going down here, because Prince Computer is one of OKSL's highest performing players up until this point.
Maybe also, other than Ouch himself, probably the highest performing player in the whole event so far.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah, he probably has taken the most stocks.
I think he has the record for. I know that Vicious and Delicious have some monsters on their team as well. I know Cygnus goes in and he'll consistently take like 6 or more stocks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
PC being one of those players.
Yeah, PC, you know, loses the first stock there, but you know that's okay. You still got that percent on Ouch, and you just need to like get kind of zoned in, and you're able to put in the work on Ouch.
Yeah.
And if we keep going, so here we got even stock count, Ouch at 180, and a jab power dunk, and he's able to get out of it, but PC just lets the burn knuckle rip, and I think that just goes. One thing I want to talk about, I think one of Prince Computer's greatest strengths as a player is really reading timings. I think he's really good at just knowing when you're going to overstep and when you're going to undershoot. And it works great when you're playing Terry. I think one of Ouch's greatest strengths as a player is not committing and just basically holding your ground. Ouch is so good at just staying where he wants to be. And it works out for him great versus Prince Computer, because now it's 1 stock apiece. Ouch is starting a stock down.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say a lot of these BCR players are like, you notice that, like, I know Machi's very non-committal as well, and I think that's a very valuable thing in Ultimate, just because a lot of these moves can be safe on shield and stuff like that, but you know they're still pretty committal. You see that in a lot of you know, middle kind of ranking players. They kind of still do the overcommitting options, and it doesn't always pan out. But I think that's what
it's like sure, the Nair is safe, but what about the full hop or the short hop to set yourself up into the Nair, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think the weaknesses of kind of like both are like hey guys, look, they do SDI the jab into power dunk, right? Whereas PC, I don't know how exactly prepared he is for that, since I think a lot of people aren't really SDIing well, and especially on Wi-Fi, it's kind of hard to SDI or know the timings for SDI, and that in itself is like a really hard for characters like Ken or whoever, you know, who rely on like getting those combos. So I think that's a pretty big weakness.
Yeah, just jumping into this last stock of Prince Computer versus Ouch. Just a jab power dunk for the fans, you know. Prince Computer in a great spot at this point. He's it looks like he's getting a little antsy for that kill though, just watching the gameplay back here. And Ouch, I think Ouch knows that. You can see it in his play. He's just kind of trying to control the threat bubble around him because he's anticipating Prince Computer to overstep. And I love that chase.
So good. Even the air dodge read, like, he was like 30 million years away and he was just ready for it.
Yeah.
He was like here, and then the other one was like way over here, and then he air dodged away, probably just trying to get the ledge.
Yeah.
And Ouch was just like, yeah, I know you're gonna do that. Like,
yeah,
just don't.
So OKSL at this point, they're down on their last player, but their last player is a Game & Watch, and we've seen Game & Watches get dangerously close to taking it home in the past from like just being put on the back foot. I think most notably, it would have been Zizo Gaming versus Hey Guys Look. With Cube taking, I think, 4 or 5 stocks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. So just jumping in, we got Dust versus Ouch. If you're Ouch here, you want to do as much as you can. If you're Dust here, you want to clean Ouch.
Holy, that's such a good up smash. The second one, not so much, but the first one was pretty smart.
That's what you were talking about. You know, these players, they know what they can and can't get away with. You know, with the people, with their whole team in the back, and it kind of adds a different dynamic with crew battles.
He was at like
Ouch.
70.
Making quick work of Game and Watch, being such a light character. It's kind of unfortunate that the anchor, the character that Dust had to counterpick into Ouch was Ike, because I think Ike is one of those matchups that does beat Game and Watch.
Yeah.
And it's just a unfortunate situation for Dust because you know, you're the anchor, but you're not expecting to go in versus one of your worst matchups to kick it off.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, how do you even get in that matchup, Game and Watch into Ike? Because he could just wall you out with those humongous swordmen.
Yeah, and then like especially in like crew battles, like in a normal game, I'm assuming how you'd play that matchup as Game and Watch is, you get the first couple of hits, and then make him approach, and then somehow just catch his approaches and catch like, you know, the little things that he's doing, right? But in a crew battle, you can't. Like, Ouch, it literally could time him out, and it would probably be better for them if he just did that.
Yeah.
Like, since timeouts, you know, make it so that both teams, you know, get rid of one stock. So
Yeah.
he can't really wait. He can't really play that patient game.
Yeah, so let's see how much Dust can really hold on to versus Ouch, because Ouch, you know, he took the whole stock while only losing like 50% is up himself, but Ouch, or Dust has got Ouch to a point where it's like pretty even at this point. And here we're talking about those up smashes that Ouch is throwing out, and a trade there. The forward tilt and the back air, great recognition from Dust, and it's just, I wouldn't call it an even game, but you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Right, and especially with Game and Watch, he can steal stocks. He's got that potential, whether it be
Totally.
Be off stage, even 9-hammer, whatever. Back airs.
A little luck on his side, anything's possible.
Seriously.
Yeah. And we got potentially the final match here, Dust versus Tickle. And let's see how it goes. Tickle opting to pick Corrin, and I kind of like the pick. And if you notice, Dust on his last stock at this point. So Tickle has gotten a stock here already, and he's looking to take a second. And it's kind of unfortunate because Tickle was in the back this whole time, probably as the Dust pick. Because you look at Tickle, right, and all the characters he plays, being Byleth, Corrin, Palutena, Game and Watch doesn't really like running into any of those characters. And there it is. Tickle took her home, convincingly at that.
Tickle took her home. I like that.
Nothing flashy, nothing crazy. It was just a convincing victory, a decisive victory.
Yep. Good.
And I will say, in that Tickle Dust match, Dust did hit at least 3 hammers or something like that, but none of them were 9s.
None of them were 9s.
So you might say Destiny didn't want it to happen. It was fate telling him that this was not his crew battle to win.
That's sad. That is really
No,
sad.
but both teams, good sports about it. It sounds like they all had a great time, and I'm happy. I want to talk about some potential storylines. You know, there was SKR into Ouch there. What if SKR had survived the second false finish and was able to do the mileage with it and take another stock, putting Ouch down to his last stock, then maybe setting it up for Prince Computer? And we've seen the tears that Prince Computer can go on, you know, upwards of 12 stocks.
Do you think if that happened, they would go like? Do you think they were like trying hard? Is my point. Hey guys, look. Like, do you think they would take it more seriously than you think if they weren't?
I think they were taking it seriously, truth be told.
Yeah, I mean, they were all playing like their mains.
Yeah, Ouch was I think probably the MVP of the crew battle, taking 6 stocks, and but then like Locust taking 4, Machu taking 3, and then Tickle finishing it off with 2. It was like, you know, everyone kind of stayed like pretty even. It's just OKSL was kind of on that back foot the whole time, but they kept it close up until really, I'd say like SKR into Ouch.
Yeah, and I think if SKR could have gotten that stock, it would have been much closer because Prince Computer didn't have as much mileage to go on Ouch, and I think Ouch is one of those players that can, like, I'm sure all of them can, but like we saw, like Ouch kind of had his number in that match. And so
another potential I want to talk about. OKSL, one of their star players, Mafu, was absent from this crew battle.
True.
I'm not discrediting Dust in any manner. I just think, what if they had the Mega Man as the anchor instead of the Game & Watch? You know, just a character that kind of plays that role better.
I don't even know if you'd want Mafu in as the anchor.
I think you would. I don't know. If I had a selection of a roster,
or
I'd
like,
probably
what if
take out
Mafu was? What if Mafu was the out-chancer? Like,
no, but that's what I think. I think we might be getting into too many semantics here, but
yeah,
I think they would keep the ouch Ike for Mafu. I think Ike Mega Man is probably not very good for Mega Man.
No?
Nair goes through all pellets. Nair goes through
gotcha.
Leaf Blade. Nair goes through, like, Fair goes through all of that, yeah.
You'd know better than me. But yeah, still, Mafu, maybe, like, if Prince Computer was able to put in just a bit more work and Mafu, that, like, core together, might have been able to keep it close. Because, like, considering what you'd expect with, like, I don't want to say skill disparity, but definitely, like, results-wise from both these teams, OKSL was the underdog, and they kept it incredibly close. It could have been, because Hey Guys Look has proven that they can 11-0 teams before, of similar skill level at that. And OKSL kept it. It was 0-5, and there were so many points where it could have swung the other way.
I think if we want to talk about potential storylines, BMG beats OKSL, we get in, we win the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding, but yeah.
In that storyline, I think we lose that.
We lose even harder,
Not even close.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that's enough of Hey Guys Look versus OKSL. Congratulations to Hey Guys Look. Super looking forward to seeing Four Horsemen versus Hey Guys Look next week.
True, and good job to OKSL.
I'd say, like, honestly, probably one of the first Clash of Titans that we've seen in this crew battle. Both teams led their pool at a convincing level at a convincing point.
Yeah.
So jumping into this next crew battle, though, slightly above average Joes versus VChads 2.0. Neither of these teams really led their pool. They were the second place picks, but not bad teams at all. Still pulling through, and I just want to get right into it, really. Started off Ruff versus Kanekarin.
I can't pronounce it either.
Kanekarin is he's the guy that commentates, right? He's commentated some of these so far.
And I think something notable, he's known for his Link, so the Chrom pick kind of shocked me in a way. Just because, PG Stats had just released their stats charts, and Chrom was kind of on the lower end of performance on Wi-Fi, and then when you put him next to Link was definitely on the higher end. So it just kind of shocked me. Kanekarin on the Chrom was the...
Maybe they knew. I don't know. I couldn't see that Samus Link being a bad, a horrible matchup for Link. But I also never have we seen Ruff yet play? Is he on the main roster?
I think we've sing a bit of Ruff. I don't think we've seen much, but we've seen a bit of Ruff.
That was really good, actually.
Ruff just with a decisive first stock. We were kind of talking about it with the Tickle game there. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't stylish, but it gets the job done and is decisive.
Wasn't stylish. It was a bit boring, but it
not grilling these players. I really like watching that gameplay. Truth be told, I really like watching. Smart gameplay over stylish gameplay.
Sometimes it's really nice to just look at a situation like that and be like, he doesn't have to do anything crazy. All he has to do, mid-level charge shot, will go through and hit him on the apex of his up B, and that's it. And it's just simple, and it gets the thing done. If he, he could have went for something crazy, I don't know, just down air him at the apex, I guess. But then he's risking a lot, and you're like, why would you go for that? Yeah, so sometimes it's just nice to see that simple.
Yeah, and just jumping into this next stock, Ruff taking a convincing first stock, and its percents are pretty evened up, but Ruff has a stock lead.
Is that and kill 130? No, you can do that. I think that had to be bad. Yeah,
I think Rage might have played a factor for sure.
Fair enough. Also, I was gonna ask, what do you think about a Samus? I haven't
A
seen very
Samus?
much. I haven't seen very much Samus lately, and there's other than like Wrong Lever, there hasn't been like much Samus as people say there are in Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's true actually. Because who was the other Wisdom?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wisdom.
And there it is. Kanakern clapping back.
That was good.
Down a stock, but not down for the count. And I think just jumping into the last stock we got here. You're Kanakern. You're trying to take 2 stocks, lose 1. I think your game plan here is take 2 stocks without losing any. I think you're satisfied losing 1 considering how the game started off, and maybe a bit of an overextension there from Kanakern.
Yeah. Oh wow, he had enough time to do that, hey?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
go ahead.
first.
No. Oh, okay. I
Okay.
wouldn't think that you'd have the time to do that since Samus is so floaty, and like Crom's hurtbox is gonna shift downwards because he's crouching, right? And you have to I don't know. I just didn't even expect it to hit.
Yeah. But yeah, you're slightly above average Joes. You start off with a 2-stock lead and the tempo. And let's see how VChaz claps back. They send in Cursed. Wolf Samus. I can't imagine a strong matchup for Samus. And here we just see a very kind of a similar game plan that we saw from Ruff in that first stock. Just trying to control space with projectiles. Nothing flashy, but it does the job.
This is he's kind of like a slower ouch. You know?
Cursed?
Yeah, he's waits. He waits a lot, and he's just patient, and he doesn't push buttons unless he needs to,
Yeah.
Look at that. He's just spacing him out with lasers. He read that Samus was gonna dash attack there, so he just jumped right over it, got back middle stage, lasered some more.
Yeah, and I think that's something cool that we see in the crew battles is that, something that we talked about during the commentary is that, Ruff was playing this really utility-heavy Samus, using the down Bs, the neutral Bs really effectively to set up, hit stun combos, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And something you see in crew battles that you don't really get to see in regular Smash is, Curse seemed like a direct answer to Ruff. They knew that this was going to happen, that they knew that this was going to work, because you saw those lasers, he knew the dominating lasers were going to mess up with Ruff's momentum and stuff like that. And I think that dynamic is really cool in the crew battle format.
Yeah, and just jumping into the next game we got here, or the next stock. I guess the next game here. Why not? So Cursed, still 3 stocks to 3 at this point. He finished off that game in a convincing fashion, so he evened up the stock count. But JJ just answering back, and kind of what Kane was talking about. Cursed was the rough answer, and there we saw Cursed was the rough answer, and it looks like JJ might be the Cursed answer. If we just run the next clip here,
Of course, he died from that.
Yeah, I think that's just the end of the first clip. I think we see more of it in the second clip we got here. Yeah, so we see the same interaction there. And and JJ just knows. Killing him off the first one.
So sad.
And this is what I'm talking about answers, right? Because Kirby can just duck those lasers and just kind of plank on that side. And what can Curse do? You're already feeling flustered. You just got your stock stolen.
Yeah, exactly right.
And just running the next stock from JJ here.
Yeah, and who would know? This is what JJ does best.
Yeah. And Cursed maybe with a bit of an overextension on the ledge here. He's just overstepping a bit too much. And the down tilt. That's crazy.
That almost felt guaranteed.
He missed the timing on the down tilt, which is typically a safe 2-framing option, and he dies for it.
Do you think is that guaranteed? The footstool? The footstool after? You footstooled him after the...
Oh, yeah, it has to be a frame drop. It has to be a frame drop.
That is crazy, man. Holy
Because if you're that low, the only way to avoid the footstool is letting the... I guess you don't jump and you wait for a ledge jump, or, a wall jump.
Yeah.
or you up B immediately just with crazy mash. But then down air is always on the table as well. So if not a 50-50, it's a frame drop.
Do you think Kirby's good or all right?
On that stage in that matchup, yes.
Sure.
I
I
also
think
think
that's
like this is like one of the universal truths or rules of Smash Bros. And you see it in every game. You know, it's like not respecting the when people are planking on ledge and stuff like that. Or
Yeah.
like, and you see it like even in Brawl, even in like Cooler Brawl, even in Melee, like
cooler.
all these things you have to respect, especially Kirby, because they have that opportunity, right? Obviously, Kirby's still a bottom tier in Melee, but he still has that potential to gimp stocks, and you still see it when play friendlies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
and
just
sorry, you first.
Okay, it just feels like planking's not as good in this game.
Yeah,
But,
I would agree too.
but Kirby, I think Jeja makes actually like a very strong point. Even Smear makes like very strong points for like planking being pretty good, and like I just like you don't see many people plank as much as they used to in Brawl or Smash 4.
Yeah,
Or-
if I can jump in for a second here. One thing JJ, just coming up into this next game here, one thing JJ can't do versus Smear is play that strategy, because Snake's recovery is immune to it. He has the armor on the up B, he's not going to get destroyed by it. So JJ has to switch up the game style here, and we'll see how he does it just in this next clip here.
Yeah, and talking about Smear earlier, their playstyles are very much the same.
Yeah,
In a lot of ways, and Kirby just can't play like that against like Snake. Just wins if they're both playing like that.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see JJ kind of maybe out of his comfort zone, even though he took the first stock pretty convincingly, honestly. Only
Yeah, I
being
think
at 80%.
I think more so just goes to show kind of the chameleon of playstyles that he is.
Yeah, exactly, right. And
Yeah.
like you obviously cannot just be good off of planking, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot more that goes into it, a lot more mental that you
Mhm.
have to be good at the game, right? And
Yeah.
that's where JJ kind of shows that against Smear.
And just jumping into this next stock here, so JJ up a stock at this point. If you're Smear, you're trying to equalize as soon as possible. And he just locks out that space in front of him, and JJ gets a little combo of his own started. But the second forward tilt, I think what happened there is JJ might have anticipated Smear to go into tumble there, and Smear was just able to up tilt right out, wake up DP.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wake up DP out like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just this next stock we got going on here. You know, JJ at 140, Smear on his last stock at this point.
Weird to me that Smear took him to Smashville, actually. I
And
think.
Smear getting that one stock. Let's see how JJ claps back. I don't know. I feel like a PS2 might have been nicer, maybe a Town and City, but
I just think he would
it's
like
still,
platforms more, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Good backer though. Good catch.
yeah, for sure.
By JJ.
hmm
And all
Yeah,
of a sudden it's 6'10".
yeah, just like that, you blinked in the 610.
Yeah, right.
The
Yeah.
Jeja effect, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But that is how it felt with most of Kurt's stocks. It's just like, you saw that. He lost 2 stocks in like a matter of 10 seconds or something like that, like in between the
Yeah.
first one and the second one. So it's like
yeah, it's
very easy to
JJ
lose control.
JJ just started snowballing, and they sent in Jason 650 as their hope to clean him up. And let's see how Jason does.
Did I hear about this
Pikachu.
name before?
Yeah, he's
Is
played.
this one of the names that I liked? Because I don't remember this name, but there's no way they have this many dope names on their team.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember you saying that.
Oh no, you're thinking of Vicious and Delicious, you know, with lightning.
Oh,
blades
okay.
and-
Well, yeah, Jason 650, awesome name.
yeah,
Love it.
yeah. Just jumping into what we got here for gameplay. So Jason 650 on his last stock at this point, and JJ just off the mark on a tech chase there.
This
Let's see how he
matchup
follows up.
also a matchup where you can't plank that well.
No. And the Nair down smash cleaning up JJ from
Classic.
Jason 650.
Good Pikachu confirmed.
I think Pikachu is honestly one of Kirby's better high-level matchups. You know, I think it's Pikachu favor, but I also think that it's not undoable at all. I'd say it's probably a skill matchup over anything.
You think?
I think.
Fair enough.
That's my opinion. I feel like Kirby doesn't need to match Pikachu horizontally, and he can kind of bop and weave around those Thunder Jolts. He has the tools to take down a good Pikachu.
I guess. I don't know. I have no opinion on this matchup, honestly.
Yeah.
My head is empty.
No,
I have no matchup knowledge.
The nuances of the Pikachu Kirby matchup. One
Right,
matchup I do have strong feelings about, Mario Pikachu. I think this is one of the few matchups Pikachu loses, and Irod will demonstrate why in these next few clips.
I think he lost it in Smash 4 too.
I think so as well. But Mario was also a better character in Smash 4, in my
Fair
opinion, and Pikachu was a worse character.
Yeah.
So you see, just bopping and weaving through, getting that down air, short hop timing. Jason maybe thinking he could swing back, but then Nair's coming out.
Yeah, and Mario can brawl with Pikachu. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, just outputting Nair beats like fair, beats back air. Just throwing Nair out, like they trade, and then Mario wins in percent all the time. Like that's one of the things that like Pikachu really struggles with are characters that win trades.
Yeah,
because all of his moves are multi-hit, right? So
right.
And just jumping into this next clip we got here, we got Jason down 2 stocks, Irod on 3. Oh, I guess Jason down a stock on the game.
Oh, one more for the fans.
Classic for the
Mario.
fans. And Jason finds the forward tilt he needs. Gets 1 stock of off Irod. Let's see if he can do any more damage. Yeah, I like that a lot. Just creating the space with the back air and then the forward tilt after the fact. And it's looking like Jason kind of has... he's surmounting a comeback at this point, you know?
That was sweet.
Yeah. He's bopping and weaving around Irod so well right now. And it looks like he's able to at least get some more damage. And I love that down angle. He's just getting...
Dude, Jason 650's Pikachu is crazy on the ledge, man. What?
Yeah.
It's actually so sweet.
And a little off the mark.
Oh, why did I say that? Why did I say that?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I knew the outcome. I was gonna let you just run your mouth.
Oh man, I feel bad. Anyways, no, he did an amazing job even staying alive against Mario on the ledge like that.
Yeah.
For like as long as he did. Yeah, that's really tough.
Yeah, and potentially final game coming in. Irod, Charizard, Mario, Joker. A matchup, I'd say it could be Joker favor, it could be even. It's hard to say.
Charizard is PR, right?
Yeah, he's on the Alberta PR.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and also has a Sheik in the back as well. But I think he wanted the Joker in this matchup. And Irod just kicking off.
Those guys never played Charizard ever.
Probably not.
Crazy. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think about this matchup?
Yeah. Oh boy. That's what I think. I think Mario kills you at 0. I think Mario kills you at 0.
That's crazy.
Joker's like the perfect combo weight for Mario, but he's also very good at keeping Mario out.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's just being a sword character.
Yeah.
And Joker reminds me of Terry a little bit, where it's like, if you can kill him before he gets the go gauge or gets the Arsene for very long, that's such an advantage in the like gameplay aspect. So even if like Joker gets you up a lot of stocks or a lot of percent, and you can take away his Arsene gauge by getting an early kill or something like that, like that is a really huge, not only for damage output and eliminating Arsene, but as a morality thing as well, because Joker players love Arsene.
Yeah.
So taking it away is just...
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just jumping into the next clip we got. We'll see if Charizard can make anything happen here. because he is on the back foot at this point, but still an incredible player in his own right, and he's just kind of creating the space, doing damage right now.
Crazy forward air in neutral. Catching the full hop, that was sick.
Yeah,
Man,
I remember
love
commenting on it.
I love Fireball in neutral, actually. I think it's dope. I think, like, reverse Fireball to, like, hit, like, a combo.
I love how Charizard got the timing there. He got the first one off of Irod trying to swing off ledge, and then he got the second one just on a good double jump timing.
What, Can we replay that clip again? Actually? I would like to see that clip again, please. What was Charizard doing on the left platform?
He was, I think...
he was forward tilting.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, just as like an I'm in your head, I'm in your head.
But he I don't, like, listen, I don't know.
You use the Arsene bar every time you use the forward tilt, right?
I'm running two into my own head here, but, like, I feel like he gave up neutral, like, very hard.
Well, it's because Irod was coming off of the respawn platform, so, you know.
I know,
you're able
the platform,
to match the intangibility by running away.
The platform also, that's so good, man. Okay, right?
Yeah.
So then he runs over, but he's already, like, he's already lost invincibility at the time that, you know, I don't know, it was just weird to me, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy time for as long as you want to if you're Charizard. You're not in a rush to get the game over.
And I guess you're assuming that they're going to stall on the invincibility platform for Arsene, so you just want to get out of there as they wait up there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irod may be a different case, though, if we take a look at how this next few stocks go. He's trying to speedrun everything.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's Charizard on the platform.
That down is so good, catching him rolling or doing anything, or wow.
Just kind of blockading at the space.
Did he teabag? Did he teabag?
Yeah, he totally did.
Oh no.
It catches him there, looking for another one.
There's that fireball combo.
Yeah.
Oh, he read that too, he's just a little bit late.
Yeah. He's just getting all the
time.
Irod
is hitting everything.
Yeah, catching all these timings. If you're Charizard here, you're still in it. You may not have Arsene anymore, but you've still got strong moves. And he just goes so deep with it. And that's how slightly above average Joe's moves on. Isn't that incredible?
That was
Irod just playing with courage, playing with fire, really.
Sometimes, yeah, Mario's one of those characters that just feels good once you get going. Once the engine's running, you're just like, you feel like you can do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, everything is just, it flows.
Yeah.
And that's what we said.
But yeah,
like, Mario's one of those characters, takes an inch and goes a mile with it. Like, you saw it in that stock. That was like a perfect capturing of it. It just didn't feel like there was a point. There's only a few points in that last stock that Charizard felt like he could have came back from it, because that was just the snowball effect of Mario.
Yeah,
and
very
of
suffocating.
Course, the player, of course.
I mean, yeah, good job to both teams.
Yeah, congratulations to all 4 teams that played this week, not only on making it through for slightly above average Joes and Hey Guys Look, but, you know, for just putting on a great performance up until this point for OKSL and for VChats.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, moving into the next week, we started the playoffs of 6 teams. We got 4 remaining. We're gonna have the pleasure of watching Hey Guys Look versus 4 Horsemen and Vicious and Delicious versus slightly above average Joes. Washington versus BC and Washington versus Oregon. A potential storyline is we see the Washington Grand Finals.
That's
hopefully
not.
Sad.
That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad.
I'm more of a BC guy myself. I'm not biased, but
not like being mean or anything. Like I hope all teams do well and get to the placements, and you know, whoever works hard and they win because of that. But it might not, like, if I was a Washington team and I got to face my other Washington team, it's just kind of sad. What, like, one, you gotta like team kill, right? it's not as hype for the the anyone else, but
Yeah,
You know, like-
I feel like a grand finals. I am gunning for a BC Washington grand finals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
me too.
me too.
Sorry, Borisman.
Sorry. but yeah, no. It'll be sweet. It'll be sweet to watch all these teams duke it out. Honestly, now
Yeah,
that
I
we're
can't wait.
cutting it close to the Giants that have been stomping all over everyone else
Yeah.
in the past.
I believe slightly above average Joe's is the only of like the little guys left.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Vicious and Delicious. Hey guys, looking 4 horsemen all dominated their pool.
Yeah, so they're gonna be the underdogs for
Oregon,
whole
BC, maybe.
Yeah. So be sure next week, next Monday. Oh my goodness. Next Monday to catch us, we're gonna be joined with Prince Computer and Kanakern doing commentary. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll actually watch it this time.
Oh yeah. Alrighty.
That's my bad for last time.
That's alright.
Dude, what about the
It's okay, Tim Hayes.
No, I'll
Yes,
be there. I'll be there. I'll be
Alright.
there. You know I'll be there.
Alright.
You got my phone.
Alright,
Shake
cut
my
the
hand.
tapes. I need to say some
Shake
mean
my hand.
words.
Shake my
Cut
hand
the
before
Get the camera off me.
I'm watching it. Thank you.
I won't be.
I'll be
I'm not
there.
commentating, so.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Adios.
Alright. I'll be there. See y'all
Thank
later.
you guys.
Inside my soul, because my soul is cold. It's deja vu, it's deja vu. Inside my